Chairman, thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you for having not only this hearing, but our colleagues that are engaging, I think, properly and professionally in this manner. Some conversation today has found itself where we're talking about this aircraft. Presumptively, one could draw a conclusion it's dangerous. I think it's a 10-year average, because we went back to 1992 a few minutes ago. If we just go back 10 years now, the 10-year average for mishaps is fewer than F-18s, F-35s, and Stallion CH-53E. Is that correct, Admiral?
Sir, I don't have that data in front of me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Do you believe that it is higher than other averages in aircraft that are flown by the United States military?
Sure, the data that I have in front of me, the overall mishap rate for the V-22 across the three services in Japan is at 4.1 mishaps per 100,000 flight hours, which is above the average rate of our other platforms across the military services on average.
Is that a 10-year, or what figure is that? I'm sorry, I'm referring to a 10-year. Mine shows 3.28 per 100,000 hours, but
yes, sir.
I'm going to take your average, not mine.
For the Marine Corps, it is, for the 10-year, the mishap rate is 3.28, 3.29.
Okay.
I just, again, from my position and my authorities, my objective is to look across all of our platforms and to proactively manage those to reduce the risk of all of our platforms. So I understand the characterization or the comparison to other platforms. I want all of them to go lower.
Yes, sir. And my point is there might be other aircraft we need to look at also.
Yes, sir. So
that would be my point. And so we tend to, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, to talk about averages. The families that are sitting here are not averages. They're reality. And we all do agree with your assessment of what your job is and what you're attempting to do. I also look at how important the Osprey is. I've been on one downrange in Kuwait. I know that it probably is way preferred than other types of aircraft that do not have the same ability that it does, including in Afghanistan and some other places with quicker retrieval of people who might be injured that saves lives also. My point is this, that as we look at this, I think a reality check needs to be done, and I'm not sure, have we decided that it's a clutch problem? Have we decided it's a training problem? Something's happened in the last year, as Congressman Berry's talked about. Something's happening. We did not know about the F-35. You remember they were grounded because there was some reassessment made. I don't know whether it was a light or whether it was a fixture or whether it was training, but someone was missing that technical advantage. The question that I would ask you now, in your opinion, just your opinion, is it the machine or is it training? And I'm not asking you to out anybody. I'm just saying you have the facts of the case ahead of you. And I believe that it has been, in the past, the training. And that's why I think the numbers point to what they do. It's not the Navy's fault. It's not the people's fault. It is, we're dealing with newer people who are operating our aircraft with a lack of time in the aircraft, the lack of hours, or is it that? And that fits under the training. No, maybe it fits under operational need. We need to go, and we have to go, and we got to go with the people that we've got. Just like what Mr. Berry brought up about the aircraft that are available for service today. I can't imagine some crew chief or some commander saying, well, we know that's not ready to go, but go anyway. But maybe that happens. So I hope that all of these or some conclusion that you're able to draw, and at least come back to our young chairman and offer an explanation, because I think it's terribly important that we have this hearing today. I think it's terribly important that the families that are involved in this and who've taken their time for their loved one, but also for others that are in the family. And I don't mean their family, I mean the Navy family, the military families that are here. And I would like to see that you would zero in on and at least give this subcommittee an opportunity to know we have zeroed in. We think that here are the contributing factors, if not the answer. So I want to thank all three of you for your service today. I would like to follow up with you and to find out in writing, yes, Congressman Sessions, Chairman, here is really the answer. We're zeroing in on following factors that we think are important. Because you've already heard, if there's one more crash, someone believes we'll quit using this. I think it's a workhorse that we need. I'd like for us not to give up on the Osprey, but we do need to, and you have that responsibility to give us insight into what you're zeroing in on as the conditions by which these are going down. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I yield back my time.
Thank you, Ms.